Click OK.
And then you'll be prompted to if it's okay. And if you don't want to be in the recording, you can go ahead and sort of close the video, but still.
Okay, let me say okay.
So
Well, thank you.
whenever you're ready, Gloria.
Thank you, Marie. Well, welcome all of you to our 2025 installation. Thank you for so much for taking time of your busy Sunday to be here with us. We will conclude this event in 1 hour so we can give you your day back. The first part of the meeting will be our installation ceremony, which will be led by our past chapter and national president, Anaida Muñiz-Colón. And after the installation ceremony is concluded, we will have some of our board members present our plans for 2025. Can we move to the next slide, Marie?
I don't have.
Before we begin the installation ceremony, we would like to celebrate and honor a very dear member of our chapter that we lost recently. Reverend Minerva Ruiz Sotomayor lived a beautiful life giving and helping the community. We were lucky to have her and her daughter Grisel join our chapter in 2021. And ever since, they have been very active. She was the star of our Pasteles Masterclass in 2024. And this picture that you see here was taken last July in our 2024 Domino Tournament, where she played and gave a very difficult time playing against the boys. She will always be remembered, and she will always be an inspiration to our chapter. So let's have a brief moment of silence to remember her. Thank you so much. Next slide, please. The National Conference of Puerto Rican Women is a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization that was founded in 1972 by a group of Puerto Rican women who wanted to promote the full participation of Puerto Rican and other Hispanic women in the economic, social, and political life of the United States and Puerto Rico. We celebrated 50 years of our national organization in Miami back in 2022. And the image you see here is the front of the program of the convention with the images of all the national presidents. Our current president is the last one on the lower right, and her name is Amaris Hernandez Padgett. There are 7 chapters in the US for our organization: Chicago, Miami, Milwaukee, New York, Northern Illinois, Philadelphia. And our Southern California chapter was founded in 1998. We celebrated 25 years in 2023, and we're going to celebrate our 30 years in 2028, getting there. Next slide, please. Now, I would like to pass control of the meeting to our dear Anaida Muñiz, like I said, past national and chapter president of NACOPRW SoCal, and she's going to swear in the new 2025 executive board.
Hello, everybody. It's wonderful to be here. Everyone looks so beautiful, and we're just so honored to be able to be here and also to honor our dear Doña Minerva. We have today the installation, which represents the official acceptance by our newly elected board members to serve with honor, ethics, pride, and respect for both our local and national organizations. So welcome to everyone for this special occasion. Just a reminder that for us and the strength of our women, we represent Puerto Rican women, and we honor our Cacica Luisa, who was from the northern shore of Puerto Rico, and she was the first woman that was ever recorded by the Spanish and the Spanish chronicles as a cacica, and of course, Luisa Aldea is named in her honor. Following this tradition, we now celebrate and honor female leadership, Puerto Rican women leadership, and we generously try to provide our Southern California chapter that same honor and respect she had represented 60,000 Taino Indians who were living in Puerto Rico in the late 1400s. And while our executive board represents a smaller number than that, we are still Puerto Rican women who represent our membership here and also nationally, because when we carry the name of NACOPRW, we represent the entire organization. So we really appreciate our board's willingness to hold these important offices and to serve our larger community and to represent Puerto Rican women in the United States. Representative of that honor and that leadership is the guanine, who our president is wearing. The guanine is a necklace that was symbolic during the cacique, used by the caciques in Puerto Rico and other Taino-held areas in the Caribbean, and that denoted their leadership. And Gloria will wear that guanine necklace with pride and honor. It was originally made from a photo that I found in a book, and I sent to then artist and member Dharma Paden, who created this beautiful original Taino guanine that you see in the photo. And you can see Gloria wearing it today. And it gets passed on from our president to president as part of the cambio de mandato, which is how the Tainos also did it. So now we will move on to the oath of office, and I'm going to ask all of our newly elected board members to raise their right hand and to repeat after me. I will pause after a few words to give you a chance to repeat. You will be saying your names all at the same time. So we're going to do it in a chorus, okay? So the oath of office. Being duly elected
Being duly elected
to the NACOPRW SoCal Executive Board,
to the NACOPRW SoCal Executive Board,
I, and say your name,
I, Gloria,
Marie Nubia Feliciano,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
to abide by the chapter's constitution and bylaws,
to abide by the chapter's constitution and bylaws.
Furthermore,
Furthermore,
I vow to perform
I vow to perform
the duties
the duties
of my respective office
of my respective office
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Okay, we move on to the next slide. And now I introduce you to the 2025 Executive Board: Gloria San Miguel, President; Marjorie Patton, First Vice President; Dr. Nilsa Torso, Second Vice President; Sonia Colón Lamas, Treasurer; and Dr. Marie Nubia Feliciano, Secretary. And here they are in this beautiful photo that you will see on the next slide. Here they are, representing all of us. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Love that picture. That was from our 25-year anniversary.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to present to you what we have in store for this year, and I want to highlight a couple of the things that we have. Some signature events that we've done in the past, and they are very dear to our chapter. But I also want to remind you that we're going to have 3 newsletters this year coming up in April, August, and December. So watch for those coming through your emails. We're also going to start our our scholarship program is going to go from April to June. So I will be contacting everybody, all of our members, to invite them to participate from the scholarship program. I know there are many have done it in the past. Hopefully this year we will have many members joining us. It's always a very wonderful program where we meet wonderful new scholars every year. In June, we're going to have our 3rd Domino tournament. I hope to see many of you in June 22nd. So put that date in the calendars. This is a great event. We have done 2 already. This is our 3rd one. More information is gonna come through email. It's gonna be where we held it last time in Mission Viejo, right? Is that
Yes.
Mission Viejo?
Yeah.
We had a great time, and we hope to see many of you. In September, we're gonna host for the first time a symposium, Latina Impact: Communicate with Confidence and Lead with Purpose. We hope to see not only all our members, but hopefully our members will be able to invite others. It's going to be a very impactful event where we're going to hear from experts on communication, particularly in these days where we need to show our voice and that our voice matter, and how to convey our messages with confidence and purpose. So I hope that you find some time to be with us during that day. And our traditional Coquito workshop or fundraising event is going to be the first week of November. We're going to send more details and when and exactly which day. But as you know, our Coquito fundraiser is one of our most important fundraisers. That's where we get most of the funds for our scholarship program. So as always, we get a lot of support from the community, from our members, and we need to continue that tradition. And lastly, we could not finish the year without our holiday gathering, where we will be singing and dancing. Last year, we had a very happy day.
Lively, a very lively.
Very lively. Thank you,
Right.
Mercedes. Exactly. I couldn't find the words. A very lively event where we all dance and sing, and it was
Un vacilón.
vacilón. Exactly. And I hope that if you did not go, I hope that this year you get to go. Where we can see and close another very successful year. So that's what we have in store for all of you. And I hope that you get engaged. I hope that you do share some of these events and that we can see you face to face. And Alice, that we haven't seen. Hopefully this year we can see you in person in some of these events. So thank you so much, and more to come.
I would like to add one thing on the September 27th symposium. We would also like to honor, maybe this year, we took a break last year, but we would like to bring back the Orgullo Boricua and give it to one member of our community that really deserves to be celebrated. Marie, let's go to the next slide. And pass the meeting to our second VP, Nilsa Thorses.
Well, saludos a todas. We have a lot of plans for Nuestras Voces. It's a newsletter where we capture and we curate all the fabulous events and our journey for the different parts of the year. So we have 3 issues, and we're celebrating our 5 years. I remember when I joined and I met everybody, and it's been so exciting, and I'm very grateful to have this place that I call home. So we have an issue in April coming up, then in August and December. Like I said earlier, we capture all our adventures, if you may, and we recognize and celebrate each other. With our new plans for this year is that I plan to tonight throw out a big net, because we have several new members to join us, with hope that we can really enrich our committee with different perspective, different ideas, different experiences. I personally, I lead the newsletter, but I'm an old-timer professor of a university. And I like that bochinche, and I like to, celebrate and all that and capture all these adventures. But I really embrace new perspectives, and that's going to be the purpose for my email. Think about it. Join us. We're going to be very busy in March. getting ready for mid-April to launch our next newsletter. A lot of things have happened since our last publication. The purpose, besides keeping everybody informed, is to really celebrate each other. I want us to emphasize that, especially in difficult times, where we sometimes we sit back and go, this is the best time to celebrate that we are Boricuas. So let's do this, okay? I love food, so that's one. You're going to see a lot of food recipes. We talk about nuestro orgullo. We highlight different members. Marie just recently went to Puerto Rico, so we're really looking forward to see her pictures and her reports. And everybody serves as a reporter. So again, I strongly invite you to consider joining our committee for the newsletter.
Thank you, Nilsa. Let's move to the next slide. And I'll pass the control of the meeting to our treasurer, Sonia Colón Lamas.
Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to once again thank you on behalf of our entire board for your loyal support. Because of your continuous generosity, we were able to accomplish many of our goals in 2024. You not only paid your dues, you donated extra money, and those that could worked hard helping us putting our fundraiser events together. Because of your kindness, we were able to pay it forward, donating to other worthy organizations like the House of Puerto Rico, Innovation Program, Cal State Fullerton, the Museum of Latin America, American Art, and granted over $3,200 with our scholarship program. And I just wanted to update you that since we began, going to be 26 years this year, we have granted over $63,000 to our scholarship program. So that's quite an accomplishment to help our eligible Latina college students. There have been many cuts in the federal grant program this year, so we expect that a lot more students are going to be applying in 2025. So we're going to work extra hard to raise as much as we can. When our scholarship program begins, we're going to need your help by asking anyone that you can, where you work, where you socialize, to contribute and support our Latino college students. I've had the pleasure to meet most of you and can honestly say that members of our chapters are brilliant, fabulous, accomplished, caring ladies, and I'm sure there's a lot more of you out there that would love to be part of this honorable organization. So ask others to join NACOPRW or simply invite them to one of our next events. So thank you, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Mil gracias.
Thank you, Sonia. Let's move to the next slide. Well, we have the all the information that we have given you today. We created an event calendar, and that is located on our website. You go to www.NACOPRW SoCal.org. You go to the top menu, and there's a more, and under more, you go to events, and you will see the document, or you can take a picture or a snapshot of this QR code, and it will take you there. So let's move to the last slide. And my last slide, basically, well, number one, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of NACOPRW SoCal. I joined NACOPRW in 2021, and for me, this has been a place of, for me, all of you are my friends, you're my family. I have learned leadership skills. I have learned how to use a website. I have learned how to create a YouTube channel. So there's so many things I have learned in addition to leadership. This is a great place. If you want to learn new skills, just join us. Or if you don't want to do this, just you can join us and we will use that membership to help the community. We're very transparent about everything we do. So we invite us to join us. join the committees. If you can, come to the events. We're trying to do a little virtual and also in person. And if you have a friend that you think will love this and will benefit this, just let them know about us and invite them to an event, because that's how we're going to grow, because there's a lot of people out there that need a community like us. So let them know, spread the joy. So thank you so much. I think we have a last picture of the board.
Well, before that, I want to loop back real quick. I want to do something
Okay,
a little
go ahead, go ahead.
impromptu. One thing you can do is actually, when you take a snapshot of this page, save it as a photo, and then share that with friends.
Oh,
So
that's
that you can do that through a chat or through WhatsApp. And that way they also have our link and our little QR code. If you run into a Puerto Rican out on the street, at the farmer's market, at Costco, just say, well, let me share. It'll be like a little calling card that you can have readily available. And so that way you can have it on your phone ready to share with other people, and that way you can help us spread the word.
And we need to make
wonderful.
sure we pay our dues for this year. I have to do that.
Yes,
So
yes,
Thank you so
Sonia. Yes, yes.
easy to do online.
No problem. We're currently, last year we voted on our member meeting that we were going to renew once a year. That way it helps us with all this administrative work. So we're doing a membership campaign. We want all members to renew before April 15th. So if you want to renew, you can renew. If you want to join, we have a registration form for a chapter on the website too, so you can fill that out, send it to us, and you pay on the donate button on our website. So thank you for reminding us that, Anaida, because we need you guys to be a part of this organization, and we're really thankful. So it's 2:30. Wow, we did great. So I would like to invite you to